Programming on HLTV Channel 15 has been brought to you by Pizza Ranch in Harlan, Do It Best Hardware, The Agency in Harlan,
Hamilton Financial Services, Fairway in Harlan, Hanson House Senior Living, Experience Life, Experience Hanson House,
Western Iowa Medical, providing outstanding service and the highest quality medical equipment and supplies in Western Iowa.
United Bank of Iowa, the difference is here, member FDIC.
Polly Jones Funeral Home, longtime supporter of Harlan Community Athletics and events.
HMU Medical Center, committed to you, committed to our community.
HMU Medical Center, physical therapy and rehab services.
Peterson Family Wellness Center and Lewis Family Aquatic Complex. Live well.
Patriots Choice Contracting, Harlan, Iowa, building for future generations.
Cyclone Seed and Chemical, build a bigger bin.
Dr. J's Family Eye Care, longtime supporter of Cyclone Sports in Harlan.
Family Service Community, SCSB.
Keast Auto Center, proudly serving Southwest Iowa for over 31 years.
Conducting Swampler is a proud supporter of the Harlan community, education, and student activities. We move your business forward.
Cyclone Lanes, great family entertainment, including bowling, sandwiches, and homemade buttercrust pizzas.
How do you top Pizza Ranch's legendary cheesy ranch sticks? Any way you want. Get a load of these. Our new loaded cheesy ranch sticks are now topped with an extra layer of flavor, skillet crust, melty cheese, herbs and spices, and up to 2 of your favorite toppings. They're the ultimate appetizer on the buffet or on the go. Don't you just love that new menu item smell? Pizza Ranch, everyone's favorite buffet.
You've worked hard to achieve success. You deserve a financial advisor that works as hard for you. At Hamilton Financial Services, a financial advisory practice of Ameriprise Financial Services, LLC, we have the qualifications and the experience to help navigate your complex financial needs. Whether it's investment management, tax strategies, or legacy planning, we can work with you to help grow and preserve what you've worked so hard to achieve. Contact Dylan Hamilton today at 712-784-5500.
Western Iowa Medical, providing outstanding service and the highest quality medical equipment and supplies in Western Iowa. At Western Iowa Medical in Harlan, it's our mission to meet all your home health care needs.
How do you game? Do you shoot your shot? Do you go for the goal? Or throw the high cheese? Whatever you do, our goal at HMU Physical Therapy is to keep you in the game. HMU Physical Therapy. Game on.
If you grill it, he will come.
Hey.
Is this heaven?
Nope. It's Fairway.
I'm Dr. Christopher Garten, and I've joined HMU Medical Center as a general surgeon. A general surgeon performs most of the common surgical procedures you may need at some point in your life. HMU has a Da Vinci robotic system which allows me and our OB-GYN, Dr. Kelly Anderson, to perform minimally invasive procedures that allow for greater precision, less postoperative pain, and less risk of complications. I look forward to serving the general surgical needs of our community here at HMU Medical Center.
Harlan Do It Best is your best source for friendly service, expert advice, and innovative products. Whether you need to build it, paint it, fix it, or grill it, we have it all. Our full-service paint department, utilizing Valspar paints, can match any color for your interior and exterior painting projects. Check out our new Diablo tool aisle for all power tool accessories needed for your home improvements. Make grilling easy with our full selection of grills and grilling supplies. Harlan Do It Best, conveniently located at 1810 Chatburn Avenue in Harlan.
Looking for insurance coverage at competitive rates? As an independent agency, we are not tied to one insurance company. We work for you, the agency, located right across from City Hall.
At United Bank of Iowa, the difference is here. Conveniently located at the corner of Highway 59 and Pine Street in Harlan, you'll always find a smiling face to greet you and help you with all your banking needs. We offer competitive rates on deposits and loans, and the latest in technology with our online and mobile products. Come and find out for yourself why the difference is here at United Bank of Iowa. Member FDIC.
Listen to 105.3 KNOD. KNOD covers local, state, and world news. KNOD covers your favorite local high school sports, the Iowa Hawkeyes and the Chicago Cubs. KNOD covers Brownfield Ag News programs. KNOD plays the hits you want to hear from the 60s, 70s, 80s, and 90s. KNOD has great advertising rates for your business. Call 800-876-KNOD for more info. 105.3 KNOD.
Dr. J's Family Eye Care, longtime supporter of Cyclone Sports in Harlan.
Cyclone Lanes in Harlan is your total family fun entertainment center. Known for our homemade buttercrust pizza, we also offer great burgers and a variety of other sandwiches and sides, all available to eat in or carry out. Cyclone Lanes is available for birthday parties, company outings, and church youth groups. Laser bowling starts on Friday and Saturday evenings at 8 p.m. We invite you to come enjoy some fun family entertainment and great food at Cyclone Lanes in Harlan.
Family, service, community. At SCSB, we put our values front and center in everything we do. That means offering incentives and education to help young people start strong financial habits early, supporting our local ag producers and small businesses with the financing they need to succeed, and giving help where and when the community needs it, because we want you to know that we're there for you when you need it. Start your financial future with SCSB, your financial partner for every stage of life.
At Keist Auto Center, it's our mission to be the automotive home of Ford, Chevy, and GMC drivers in Southwest Iowa. Conveniently located just off Highway 59 in Harlan, we provide a vast selection of new and used vehicles, exceptional car care, and always deliver customer service with a smile. As your hometown auto dealer, we strive to make every transaction an easy one. Call or stop by today to get in touch with a member of our team and let us know how we can serve you today. Keist Auto Center, proudly serving Southwest Iowa for over 31 years.
Hansen House Senior Living. Experience life, experience Hansen House. Cyclone Seed and Chemical is your one-stop shop for all your agronomy inputs. Whether it's seeds, chemicals, fertilizers, or custom application, the staff at Cyclone Seed will work hard for your business. When you work with Cyclone Seed and Chemical, you'll have to build a bigger bin.
At Polly Jones Funeral Home, compassion is our foundation. As a proud family-owned and operated business, we understand that during times of loss, empathy and understanding make all the difference. Our dedicated professionals, rooted in family values, are here to answer your calls and address your questions and concerns. With 3 locations in Harlan, Avoca, and Denison, we're available whenever and wherever you need us to provide customized services for every family we serve. Polly Jones Funeral Home, proudly serving our communities for over 90 years.
Advertise with HMU. Are you looking for an easy and affordable way to get your business out there? Why not advertise right here? HMU is looking for sponsors, and starting as low as $40 a month, your business could be featured right here. Our sponsors help us cover programs just like this one, and thanks to their support, we're now able to broadcast Cyclone sports, concerts, and more live on both HLTV, Channel 15, and YouTube. So what are you waiting for? Call 755-5182 and ask for Jonathan, or email jnorth@hmunet.com and ask for more information today. Programming on HLTV Channel 15 has been brought to you by Pizza Ranch in Harlan, Do It Best Hardware, The Agency in Harlan,
Hamilton Financial Services, Fairway in Harlan, Hanson House Senior Living. Experience life, experience Hanson House.
Western Iowa Medical, providing outstanding service and the highest quality medical equipment and supplies in Western Iowa.
United Bank of Iowa, the difference is here, member FDIC.
Polly Jones Funeral Home, longtime supporter of Harlan Community Athletics and events.
HMU Medical Center, committed to you, committed to our community.
HMU Medical Center, physical therapy and rehab services.
Peterson Family Wellness Center and Lewis Family Aquatic Complex. Live well.
Patriots Choice Contracting, Harlan, Iowa, building for future generations.
Cyclone Seed and Chemical, build a bigger bin.
Dr. J's Family Eye Care, longtime supporter of Cyclone Sports in Harlan.
Family Service Community, SCSB.
Keast Auto Center, proudly serving Southwest Iowa for over 31 years.
Conducting Swampler is a proud supporter of the Harlan community, education, and student activities. We move your business forward.
Cyclone Lanes, great family entertainment, including bowling, sandwiches, and homemade buttercrust pizzas.
How do you top Pizza Ranch's legendary cheesy ranch sticks? Any way you want. Get a load of these. Our new loaded cheesy ranch sticks are now topped with an extra layer of flavor, skillet crust, melty cheese, herbs and spices, and up to 2 of your favorite toppings. They're the ultimate appetizer on the buffet or on the go. Don't you just love that new menu item smell? Pizza Ranch, everyone's favorite buffet.
You've worked hard to achieve success. You deserve a financial advisor that works as hard for you. At Hamilton Financial Services, a financial advisory practice of Ameriprise Financial Services, LLC, we have the qualifications and the experience to help navigate your complex financial needs. Whether it's investment management, tax strategies, or legacy planning, we can work with you to help grow and preserve what you've worked so hard to achieve. Contact Dylan Hamilton today at 712-784-5500.
Western Iowa Medical, providing outstanding service and the highest quality medical equipment and supplies in Western Iowa. At Western Iowa Medical in Harlan, it's our mission to meet all your home health care needs.
How do you game? Do you shoot your shot? Do you go for the goal? Or throw the high cheese? Whatever you do, our goal at HMU Physical Therapy is to keep you in the game. HMU Physical Therapy. Game on.
If you grill it, he will come.
Hey.
Hey.
Is this heaven?
Nope. It's Fairway.
I'm Dr. Christopher Garten, and I've joined HMU Medical Center as a general surgeon. A general surgeon performs most of the common surgical procedures you may need at some point in your life. HMU has a Da Vinci robotic system which allows me and our OB-GYN, Dr. Kelly Anderson, to perform minimally invasive procedures that allow for greater precision, less postoperative pain, and less risk of complications. I look forward to serving the general surgical needs of our community here at HMU Medical Center.
Harlan Do It Best is your best source for friendly service, expert advice, and innovative products. Whether you need to build it, paint it, fix it, or grill it, we have it all. Our full-service paint department, utilizing Valspar paints, can match any color for your interior and exterior painting projects. Check out our new Diablo tool aisle for all power tool accessories needed for your home improvements. Make grilling easy with our full selection of grills and grilling supplies. Harlan Do It Best, conveniently located at 1810 Chatbird Avenue in Harlan.
Looking for insurance coverage at competitive rates? As an independent agency, we are not tied to one insurance company. We work for you, the agency, located right across from City Hall.
At United Bank of Iowa, the difference is here. Conveniently located at the corner of Highway 59 and Pine Street in Harlan, you'll always find a smiling face to greet you and help you with all your banking needs. We offer competitive rates on deposits and loans, and the latest in technology with our online and mobile products. Come and find out for yourself why the difference is here at United Bank of Iowa. Member FDIC.
Listen to 105.3 KNOD. KNOD covers local, state, and world news. KNOD covers your favorite local high school sports, the Iowa Hawkeyes and the Chicago Cubs. KNOD covers Brownfield Ag News programs. KNOD plays the hits you want to hear from the 60s, 70s, 80s, and 90s. KNOD has great advertising rates for your business. Call 800-876-KNOD for more info. 105.3 KNOD.
Dr. J's Family Eye Care, longtime supporter of Cyclone Sports in Harlan.
Cyclone Lanes in Harlan is your total family fun entertainment center. Known for our homemade buttercrust pizza, we also offer great burgers and a variety of other sandwiches and sides, all available to eat in or carry out. Cyclone Lanes is available for birthday parties, company outings, and church youth groups. Laser bowling starts on Friday and Saturday evenings at 8 p.m. We invite you to come enjoy some fun family entertainment and great food at Cyclone Lanes in Harlan.
Family, service, community. At SCSB, we put our values front and center in everything we do. That means offering incentives and education to help young people start strong financial habits early, supporting our local ag producers and small businesses with the financing they need to succeed, and giving help where and when the community needs it, because we want you to know that we're there for you when you need it. Start your financial future with SCSB, your financial partner for every stage of life.
At Keist Auto Center, it's our mission to be the automotive home of Ford, Chevy, and GMC drivers in Southwest Iowa. Conveniently located just off Highway 59 in Harlan, we provide a vast selection of new and used vehicles, exceptional car care, and always deliver customer service with a smile. As your hometown auto dealer, we strive to make every transaction an easy one. Call or stop by today to get in touch with a member of our team and let us know how we can serve you today. Keist Auto Center, proudly serving Southwest Iowa for over 31 years.
Hanson House Senior Living. Experience life, experience Hanson House. Cyclone Seed and Chemical is your one-stop shop for all your agronomy inputs. Whether it's seeds, chemicals, fertilizers, or custom application, the staff at Cyclone Seed will work hard for your business. When you work with Cyclone Seed and Chemical, you'll have to build a bigger bin.
At Polly Jones Funeral Home, compassion is our foundation. As a proud family-owned and operated business, we understand that during times of loss, empathy and understanding make all the difference. Our dedicated professionals, rooted in family values, are here to answer your calls and address your questions and concerns. With 3 locations in Harlan, Avoca, and Denison, we're available whenever and wherever you need us to provide customized services for every family we serve. Polly Jones Funeral Home, proudly.
I know it's going to be a long meeting, so we're ready? Okay. Good afternoon and welcome to the Harlan Municipal Utilities Board of Trustees meeting. Today is Wednesday, August 27, 2025, and it's 4 p.m. I want to call the meeting to order.
I'll make the motion.
Second.
Roll call.
Ickes, aye.
Shelton, aye.
Lukey, aye.
Michelle, aye. To approval of the agenda, conflict of interest.
Motion.
Second.
Roll call.
Ickes, aye.
Shelton, aye.
Lukey, aye.
Michelle, aye. 3, approval of consent agenda. All items listed under the consent agenda will be enacted by one motion with a roll call vote. There will be no separate discussions of these items unless a request is made prior to the time the board votes on the motion. Consent agenda items may include non-controversial subjects.
So I'll make a motion to approve the consent agenda with items A through E.
Second.
Roll call.
Ickes, aye.
Shelton, aye.
Lukey, aye.
Michelle, aye. Number 4, resolution naming depositories, resolution number 31-2025.
Naming of the 5 financial institutions that we conduct business with, and it lists the maximum balance that can be held at those institutions. Although we did Mid-States and United Bank Iowa balances were both increased in this resolution. I don't know if there's any questions on that item.
4 of the 5.
Shelby County, Mid-States, UBI, Farmers, and
C1.
Yeah, I want to say Town and Country, but yeah, Community Credit Union. Yep.
Thank you.
Just the 5 in town ones?
Huh?
Just the 5 in
Yeah,
town?
5 in town ones, yep.
I'll make a motion.
I'll second the motion.
Roll call.
Ickes, aye.
Shelton, aye.
Lukey, aye.
Michelle, aye. 5, recommendation from Al Powers of P&E Engineering for pay application number 15 for the 2023-2024 overhead to underground conversion project in the amount of $77,771.38.
Just like all the others, just an ongoing payment to LFI/Burns Electric for work completed to this point on our overhead underground project.
We're at what, 91% complete? Is that according to this invoice?
Yeah,
So,
and I would say that'd be awful close, Jim. They're just, and I'll mention that too in my report too, but they're more at now, I think, just maybe hooking up a couple of the final services, but pretty much all the setting of equipment and everything and any underground work is done. They're just wrecking out some of the overhead, kind of cleaning things up, so.
Thank you.
I'll make a motion to approve AI Powers Engineering pay application number 15 in the amount of $77,771.38.
I'll second that motion.
Roll call.
Ickes, aye.
Shelton, aye.
Lukey, aye.
Michelle, aye. Number 6, approve purchase of a 2026 truck for electric department in the amount as follows: Super Duty F-250 SRW W2B XL Crew Cab, $53,123. Chevrolet Silverado 2500 HD CK20743 4-wheel drive crew cab, $51,740, submitted by Keast Auto Center.
Yeah, replacement of the electric locating truck. The replaced truck will I mean, we're looking at the replaced truck will be purchased by the telecom department to replace one of their older trucks. And then that old telecom truck will be offered through probably public bid, along with, I think we're looking at the van that's got the telecom van that's got the lift on it. Because we don't have any more overhead cable at all in the telecom department also.
So you're going to put those two up for bid,
Mm-hmm.
and we're going to choose one of these two trucks.
Yep. And I would assume we would, I think we're looking, I don't think there's necessarily a strong feeling for either. I mean, we're looking at the lower price one, which would be the Chevy Silverado for the 51,740.
And the reason that it's lower, like last year there was $50 difference. This year the government pricing was a bit better break with the Chevy. That's the only difference. The trucks were the same price. It's just the government pricing that lowered it.
Did we wheel and deal on that, $51,000, or did we just say, okay, we're going to, how most people, when you buy a truck or a car, you walk in and...
Well, I mean, both you and Donald went up and talked to Steve.
We spec'd them out identical,
Mm-hmm.
but it's a government pricing.
Okay.
Yeah, so we get, like I said, we get a government break or get a break on
Okay,
it. So.
I just wanted to...
Yeah.
So what's the general philosophy of when you get a truck, how many miles, how old?
The one we're
just because it's in the
replacing is
budget isn't a good reason to get a truck, right?
Yeah,
I mean, that
right.
makes sure that we got the money to pay for it.
Mhm.
It's more about, I'm trying to understand how long you keep them, that sort of thing.
What is the year that we're replacing?
We try to replace it 10 years.
10 years.
10 years.
Yeah.
And usually with the stuff they put on the roads, like the trucks get between 50 and 80,000
miles on them, I
90
suppose, in that 10 years.
10-year time span.
Yeah.
The repairs and that brine they put on the roads is what eats them up.
Yeah. Right. So it's 10-year-old truck is what you're
Right.
suggesting to replace.
Correct.
Okay. That's helpful.
So you also have, I mean, these now are getting interior, or it's stored internally, right? So so there's an expectation that we've made an investment in a maintenance bay and a truck bay that they'll...
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, everything's shedded.
Okay.
Yeah, and they don't even take them home and leave them outside anymore, do they?
Nope.
I don't think anybody, and none of our on-call people take the trucks home anymore.
Yeah, on call anymore. They got to come in with their own vehicle and then pick up one of those.
It's just by choice.
Yeah,
They-
each person does it different. And if they get called out, and if it's 2 o'clock in the morning, a lot of times they keep it until the next morning.
But
Most of the time, they just don't want to have it parked at their house. It's more of a hassle. Especially have limited driveways.
So we've had discussions about fleets before, and it covers a lot of things, whether it's employee recruitment,
Yeah.
whether it covers community support or assessment of whether or not it's a well-ran utility or
Yeah.
so. Other than buying a Chevy.
Well,
we'll have to vote no on that one. So, just kidding.
I'm going to make the motion.
yeah, it's all right with me.
I'm going to make the motion that we accept the bid from Keys Ford for the Chevrolet Silverado 2500 HD four-wheel drive crew cab for $51,740.
A second.
Roll call.
Yickasai.
Shelton, aye.
Michelle, aye. Okay, now we get to do another one. Approve purchase of a 2026 truck for the water department in the amount as follows. The Super Duty F350 SRW XL four-wheel drive crew cab for $56,177, and a Chevrolet Silverado 3500 HD four-wheel drive crew cab for $52,693, submitted by Keist Auto Center.
Okay, this truck will replace the oldest truck in the water department. which is a 2009, which actually was handed down from the meter shop approximately 4 years ago. So the water department was able to get a few more years out of that. The new truck will be equipped with a crane, and that's mainly why Donna wanted to equip this one with the crane, was to work in tandem with that valve insertion equipment that we purchased earlier this year, for inserting valves. As mentioned in the past, the valve insertion tool will save the water department money by allowing our own employees to insert valves in our system without paying premium to an outside contractor. The department will also gain revenue. We're hoping the department will gain revenue by inserting valves for other cities and municipalities that expressed interest in hiring HMU to insert valves in their systems. So we've had some talk, I think, maybe Denison had talked about being interested, maybe Atlantic. They were up there when we first got the piece of equipment and we're getting trained on it.
And we're renting that out to them, right?
No, our guys will go out, we'll come up with a rate.
But we'll charge, the rate,
Yes.
we'll be
Yep.
charging them.
Yes, we'll be charging them to go out and run the equipment, insert the valves for them. There'll be a cost for them to purchase the actual valve and then a certain rate for us to insert it for them.
Why is there $1,000 difference between the electric truck and the water truck?
Well, this is actually a ton, and the other one was a 3/4 ton. So actually, it's a pretty good number. You're going up, from a 3/4 to a ton, and it's only about $1,000 more.
One's at 2,500 and the other one's at 3,500.
Right.
And then, and this one's gonna, just a heavier truck.
There's that Chevy again.
And they need a heavier truck because of the crane?
Because of the crane, yep.
That's what they're replacing is a one-ton truck as well.
Yeah.
Okay.
That old meter shop truck, that 2009, was a 1-ton truck.
And same with the old truck, you're gonna put it up for?
Yeah, that old 2009 then will go out for public bid.
Okay.
Along with the other two pieces.
Okay.
Where does that bid actually, who sees it?
We put it on our Facebook page, and we put them on our website.
Okay.
Yeah, so this is really we talked about this a little bit, the water utility specifically is kind of, we've made a lot of investments, whether it's in the well field, whether it's in the deep well, or deep well and a half. My question or concern is that this is an investment, more so than just replacement. If this investment plus the extra water that we're producing, plus the ability to actually sell off extra water, all this has to tie together to make good business sense. So absent good business sense, it's difficult to spend more money when we're getting ready to talk about raising the rate. And then we've also kind of a little bit of a deficit on the water department right now because of all the investments we've made. So it really needs to be in the water department's plan to become a revenue generator, not just a commodity producer.
And that is the hope too. I think, as far as rural water, we'll be in a lot better shape to sell more water to them once this new deep well is online. I guess because what I'm kind of hearing, even though this Council Bluffs hookup, I think they're still going to be short some water, even once they get that full and operational. So.
And that was supposed to be 2 months ago, and they still haven't gotten that.
They're still having a valve problem, I think.
Yeah.
So a little background, when we originally thought that deep well was going to come on board, was when, July?
No, last December. It's supposed to be done December 31 was the completion.
So I think the capital expenditure budget was based off of a deep well and our ability to produce more water, generate more revenue. So as long as this is, what was a CapEx previously is still a good CapEx?
Yes.
With the delay in the deep well?
Yeah.
So, okay. I have no other questions or comments.
So I make a motion to approve the purchase of a water truck, the Chevrolet Silverado 3500 one-ton four-wheel drive crew cab at $52,693.
Second.
Roll call.
Dickus, aye.
Shelton, aye.
Lukey, aye.
Michelle, aye. Number 8, approve the purchase of Vactron for use by all 3 departments in the amount as follows. Ditch Witch, $111,139,064, and Vermeer's is $135,500.
Yeah, kind of tried to, we spec'd those out. Same size engine, same size tank and everything, and that's the numbers we got back from Ditch Witch and Vermeer. I think both are very good pieces of equipment, so it'd be our recommendation to go with the Ditch Witch.
Do you have 2 of those? Do you have 2 of those?
Yeah, we've got we replaced the other vac, was that 2 years ago? 2 years ago with a Vermeer. Same thing then, I think we tried bidding both Vermeer and Ditch Witch at that point. That Vermeer had beat them out, but this time around, Ditch Witch beat Vermeer out. But it's going to replace our oldest Vactron, which we've been requiring more and more repairs on it too, type of thing.
It gets almost used daily, doesn't it?
Oh yeah, yeah.
By multiple departments.
By multiple departments, yeah.
So is Vermeer an Iowa company? Iowa-based company?
Yes.
Over by Altoona, Bondurant.
And where is this Ditch Witch dealer out of?
Huxley,
Yeah.
Iowa. Ditch Witch runs out of Minnesota, Iowa, Nebraska, and I think Missouri. And Vermeer has the one in is it West or Des Moines, and then one. The shop that ours goes to all the time is Glenwood.
Glenwood.
Yeah, just like we've talked about investing or making local purchases, if this was a little closer in a bid, my thought would be to support the Iowa-based company, meaning it's headquartered out of Iowa. I believe it is.
Yeah.
Okay.
So what would be the implications if you delayed a year?
Just repair costs.
Yeah, repair costs probably.
Do you know what they are a year?
Well, this particular unit, I think it was purchased in 2019? 2020.
That's 5 years old.
Right, and I think we paid around $97,000 for it, but we've probably spent upper 20,000s in it in repairs already. It's just we've had issues with it. There were some warranty repairs, I think, and prior to me being here, but then even after it went off of warranty, we probably spent high 20s already in it. So
And that was Vermeer?
this was a Ring-O-Matic.
Oh, okay.
Was that brand?
But Vermeer has to fix it because they can.
Yeah.
Because there's nobody else to...
Yeah, they just wouldn't come and get it, couldn't fix, wouldn't fix it, or never seen.
Bondurant to get it fixed.
And this was budgeted?
Mhm. Yeah, this year's budget, correct?
Well, it's kind of a safety thing too, because with the Vactron, you can expose wires and pipes, and nobody's sticking a spade in the ground and nicking a wire or a gas pipe or water pipe. I guess I would make a motion to accept the bid for Ditch Witch, the amount of $111,139.64.
Can I get a second?
Yeah, well, so there are other options, rental, delay, leasing equipment. Because a 2020 purchase is just barely depreciated out, and we're back to buying a new one. Is that accurate?
Yep, we took a little bit.
And I don't know what we're getting on trade. What did they offer trade?
It's on the
Yeah.
paperwork.
I've got that in front of me.
$50,000 or $60,000 for it.
And that's coming off, or that's factored into this price?
That's factored into it. Yeah, like the Ditch Witch was originally $153,139.64. They are giving us $42,000 for the old one.
Okay.
I mean, I don't know about this equipment, but only 5 years old and we're having to buy a new one. It feels not good, to be honest. Right?
Yeah. Yeah, we've just had, I guess we've had issues kind of out the gate with that Ring-O-Matic.
Yeah, it is, I mean, you guys make the decision what to do. I mean, it's been a problem since we got it, and we've never seen the guy back that sold it. So.
And once again, it was already budgeted, so this has already been in the budget. All you're doing is asking for approval. Correct?
Yes, but I know where there can be, you know, like you
Right.
said, it's
I
not that
can
old a
see,
machine, that
yeah.
old, you know,
It's only 5 years old.
the Ring-O-Matic.
So we'll make sure we have a good warranty and,
I mean, all of them only come with a 1-year warranty. And if you want the extended warranty, it's about $4,000 will get you a couple more years.
Well, then I would, if we're gonna buy we've learned our lesson from the lowest bidder last time, right? So maybe if we're gonna go with the Ditch Witch, which is significantly lower, maybe we add in an extended warranty, and maybe we don't end up 5 years from now having to go buy another one.
Yeah.
So, I think it's just, man, it's only 5 years, and if we bought a lemon, we bought a lemon. But let's learn from that.
Sure.
In my opinion, so I would be in favor of, what was your proposal was the Ditch Witch?
Ditch Witch, yes.
Yeah, I would be in favor of the Ditch Witch with an extended warranty, so that we don't end up 5 years from now now it's a $175,000 piece of gear that we're now having to replace, so.
Does it have a regular schedule maintenance or? Not really?
From them?
Yeah.
No, we have to do all the maintenance. We try to send them in each year to get checked over things that we can't check. And we do that with them. But that's just regular routine maintenance stuff. Otherwise, we try to do what we can with our stuff.
So
So I guess, Jim, you sort of made
we'll need a new motion,
A new
because Al's
motion.
motion was just to approve the Ditch Witch. That motion died. We'll need a new one if you guys want to go with purchasing that with an extended warranty.
Yeah, so I'll make the motion that we approve the purchase of the Ditch Witch at the base price of $111,139.64 with the addition of an extended warranty, whatever that price would be.
And then do we need to come back September's meeting with that?
No.
That warranty cost? Okay.
What kind of extended would you like to see? 1 year, a 2 year?
Well, it comes with one, right?
You get 1 year, yeah.
So get a second year to get us, so we avoid what we've experienced
Yes.
with this last.
I agree.
I'll just put with minimum 2-year warranty.
Yep. Right.
Second.
Okay.
Roll call.
Hickus, aye.
Sheldon, aye.
Lukey, aye.
Michelle, aye. Number 9, approve bid letting for truck bay overhead door replacements at 2412 Southwest Ave in the approximate amount of $35,000.
This is for a replacement of all 3 overhead doors in the truck bay here at this site. Current doors are original to the building, which was constructed in 2012. There again, maintenance costs have been increasing on those doors, and they are operated a lot, of course, in the winter. You know, summer, spring, fall, they're just left open to drive in and out, but they open a lot during the colder months, and they are becoming to be kind of a safety issue. We've had them worked on quite a few times since I've been here, and especially this west door, southwest door. I mean, when that goes up, you kind of, it's kind of one of these, so I mean, and we're wanting to replace them right now. We've got 2-inch insulated doors. We want to go with a 3-inch insulated door, just to make them a little bit tighter for heating.
Didn't we have an insurance claim against them before? Didn't we run in, somebody ran into it?
That was at the water plant?
Yeah. And this one with that hail, Jim, they were gonna give us some money on that, but the only problem is our deductible on this building is like $38,000. So it didn't even touch, you know, they were.
Okay, yep.
Yeah.
Make a motion to approve bid letting for the truck bay overhead door replacement. Approximate cost is $35,000.
I'll second that.
Roll call.
Hickus, aye.
Sheldon, aye.
Lukey, aye.
Michelle, aye. Number 10, approve and pay application number 18 for the HMU water system improvements, sections 1, 2, 3, and 4, in the amount of $201,471.64.
Ongoing payment to McCarthy Trenching for the work completed at this point. This pay request is strictly for work on well 35. You know, because the majority, that's all it's left on, pretty much that change order 7 work, which was well 35. And I'll give an update kind of where we're sitting there right now on that too in my report.
Yeah, I'll make the motion to approve pay application number 18 in the amount of $201,471.64.
Second.
Roll call.
Hickus, aye.
Sheldon, aye.
Lukey, aye.
Michelle, aye. Number 11, proposal to replace 69 kV running angle glass insulator string on one pole.
This work covers stabilizing insulators on one of HMU's 69 kV poles just northeast of Keast Auto Center out there. Northwest, sorry, yeah. This pole has been suspect to recent outages when there are high winds that kind of move the power poles or power lines. You know, I think they're thinking the lines are moving enough on those insulators. They're not a fixed insulator because they're on a pole that's got a guy on them. So they are they're not fixed. I mean, they move, and we're thinking a lot of that wind comes up through that draw through the west when we get high wind events, and it gets those lines moving close enough to where they're either arcing across each other or they're getting close enough to hardware on the pole that they're arcing across. And that's where we've lost some of the substations, I think. You know, breakers have gone. Of course, the guys get out there, and once they diagnose it, you know, go back and throw that breaker. We usually have power back on 45 minutes or less. But it's just one of those things. We're thinking more and more that's the culprit. Just want to stabilize those insulators so I think they still can move. It's almost like a shock absorber. Is that a way to explain it?
Yep.
To where they're not as free to move, they can still move, but it helps absorb that movement.
Is there a dollar amount on that?
Yeah, 10,000 some. Yeah.
I want to say close.
I said
Yeah, it was just over 10.
10,750. think it was sent out, right?
And I know this is something I think the linemen were hoping to get done for years. Like I said, we've been having issues.
And that will stop our outages and the people.
We were
going
hoping that it will limit them. I mean, I'm not gonna say that it's not gonna stop us in other places, but it should limit outages.
You have to have somebody else do that. We don't do this ourselves, do we?
Correct. I mean, the bid we got was from Burns Electric, who's doing our underground now, since they're in town. You know, I guess, be competitive. Since they're in town already, we wanted to try to get this through to where we could catch them before they're done and move equipment out.
I'm all about keeping the power on at Al's house.
Yeah.
Well, it's really, it's what,
I got Campbell's.
that's one that kicks like Fairway, Hy-Vee, all those, and maybe back in the day it should have been designed a little different, but you can't right now. So it's been that way since about 81.
And I think there is one broken guy on that pole too. So that'll be part of that 10,750 also. Insulators and the one down guy.
Yeah, I'll make the motion to receive proposals, or do we have a proposal?
We have a proposal.
Okay. I'll make a motion to accept the proposal of $10,750 to replace the 69 kV running angle glass insulator string on a pole.
Second.
Roll call.
Yes, aye.
Shelton, aye.
Lukey, aye.
Michelle, aye. Resolution, our number 12 is resolution number 26, 2025, to modify the water rates for Harlan Municipal Utilities.
Okay, so this is a rate increase of 2.5% just on the commodity side. And we had some discussions on that, I think, with the water committee going into this. When this project, I guess just some background, when this project, current project, water project we're working on came out, we had PFM run numbers kind of as we progressed. Initially, they were looking at probably a 7% increase is what we might be looking at each year for about 5 years. Luckily, kind of as Jim alluded to, we're wanting to get our sale of water up. So coming back out of a lot of these water watches people were conserving, we've noticed once we come out of the water watch, our usage went up very quickly, kind of back to where it used to be before the water watch or before this drought. So we've been doing a lot better with our water sales, and therefore we only need a 2.5% increase to help offset costs for what we're financing in this latest project. And just as a example, I had Patty look at my last month's bill. My family used 6,600 gallons during the last month, and at this new rate, my bill would increase by $1.52 for that 6,600. So we're basically, I think can't remember, we're going from, and I don't have a copy of that.
It's right here.
We're going for 1,000, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're going from, in the city, increase of basically 2 cents, I think, is what this is. I'm looking at your.
It was 913 to
936.
Yeah.
And then it's kind of hard to, it's not a side-by-side comparison, but, so it's in the city, it's 936, 0 to 30,000 gallons, 30,000 to 60,000 is $8.51. Over 60,000 is $8.47.
Yeah, I think we're going like 23 cents.
Yep.
Per thousand. So based on my 6,600 or 6.6 times that, 23 cents is what the increase is.
Okay. And this production increase has nothing to do with the deep well or what all has come online? Or are we still just dealing with our old well field? As the new well field is factored into production now, and the deep well has or will be factored into production when it comes on?
Yes, the deep well will be factored in. then it'll almost double our capacity.
Okay. So there would be an expectation that in the future, if we manage our expenses, that we could drive our water rate down or reduce our water rate. That's why we were very happy, I guess, with not having to do a 7%, and our sales have gone back up to normal or better than normal, to where we only needed a 2.5% increase to cover our financing.
But the reality of this increase is because the note, the note is due.
Correct.
The work that we had done.
Mm-hmm.
And now we have to start paying the piper, so to speak, for the work that's been done, right?
Correct.
That's the driver for the 2.5%.
Yep. And I think we've managed it very well to where, this last 2 years, we didn't have to go into water watch.
Right,
and we know what's happened all around us.
And just looking at what Avoca's had to do and all the surrounding little towns.
Yep.
So our note was like $5.6 million, right?
No, we're about 8.
8 million?
Yes, because we went back in and had that second note that came in.
Okay.
Are we all done with the well company, Loy?
No, they have to come back now and cut the casing back down once we kind of get the floor poured in the well house and such, but they've got a little bit of work yet left.
But they got to that point where...
Well, they're going to come back in too at some point and work a little bit harder on trying to develop that well to get a little bit more out of it as far as gallons per minute flow.
One last question is, so with a 2.5% rate increase, are we still below our competitors?
I will have to check that for sure. I would say yes. And I know as far as...
I was just going to say...
With like rural water we are.
Rural water.
We definitely are.
My minimum is $68.50 for the first 2,000 gallons. And then
I think they're like $10 something.
For every 1,000 gallons.
Yeah, so we're considerably...
Okay, yep. Okay. I don't have any other questions or comments?
So I make a motion to approve resolution 26/2025 to modify the water rates by 2.5%. I don't have an effective date though.
Yeah, it says in there effective billings after October 1, 2025.
Okay.
Can I get a second?
I'll second.
Can I get a roll call?
Hickus, aye.
Shelton, aye.
Mookie, aye.
Michelle, aye. Number 13, approved master agreement for professional services with DGR Engineering. B, task order number 0. Amendment for miscellaneous engineering services is needed at the hourly rate in accordance with DGR Engineering January 2025 hourly fee schedule. A. C, task order number 1, amendment for electric system study in the lump sum amount of $39,000.
And these were all put on here as separate action items.
Yeah, so I could speak of I'll speak of each one and then you guys can vote.
Okay.
Actually, A is just kind of their master agreement, like it says there, for professional services. This is DGR's typical agreement for completing services for cities and municipalities. We are requesting that the consultant complete an electric infrastructure system study. This study will determine what power loads the total system or certain sections of the system can handle. Thought process is this study will be used to determine if additional load can be supplied to support expansion to existing businesses or support new economic development. And I guess we talked about this. It needs to be a living document, I guess, or to where it is updated periodically so that we are prepared for any expansions to businesses in our footprint. So basically, like I said, it's just their standard agreement kind of listing what they will do.
So this really is us taking what went to the economic development and putting it towards, is that where we're getting this money? Is that what we're trying to do here, is to get somebody to look from an electrical perspective on our economic opportunities or development?
Basically, yeah. Because, I mean, we have been approached different times as far as can something be cited somewhere. At this point, we're not, you know, there hasn't been a, as far as I know, I don't know if there's ever been a study that we could find that has looked at our whole system just to see, you know, can we handle it in this spot? If we want to put something in this spot of town, part of town, what improvements got to be made to the existing system to get that power there?
So my question is, does DGR provide, so we had, who was it that did the well field? They wrote and got us a $250,000 grant, right?
Yeah, McClure did, 500,000, yep.
So does DGR offer that service as well? Can they go out and help us find a grant?
I guess that wasn't posed to them, Jim, but I mean, that's something we could ask them. I mean, since they're a consultant.
Yep. I'm not saying that their payment is stipulated on them finding a grant, but.
Right. I mean, they're a consultant just like P&E that HMU's always used, but it just P&E has, I guess they've got nobody in-house that typically works on these studies. DGR is more set up for it. Actually, they're the ones that kind of referred us to, you know, talk to DGR. They typically do these studies for cities and municipalities.
I don't have any questions.
Okay.
I will make the motion. Just, we're talking about A, right?
Yeah, just that kind of that master generic agreement.
And you were gonna ask about Exhibit A, if they wanted to approve each task order, or if they would.
Oh, yeah. And then on these task orders, I mean, if something else comes along down the road, I mean, are you bring?
Those are amendments.
Yeah, those amendments, bring them back each time?
I think it goes back to the dollar amount of the
Sure.
amendment, right? There's a stipulation that, that's how I read it, is you have the authority to approve a certain amount.
Yeah.
And then anything
I think up to
above that has to come
2,500
back, yeah.
at this point, yep. So anything over that, just bring it back to the board on that amendment? Yep, that's fine.
So what is the motion? Because the contract's already approved, it's just the task orders that would be any amendments or any special projects.
Okay.
So it would just be B and C.
Right.
I just need to know on those task orders, how do you want that worded? They do have to come back to the board? Or
Correct.
they don't, or-
Anything over 2,500 or anything over our amount, I think is what the request was, correct?
And then C is authorizing them to
Yeah,
do this.
that is the actual amount for that study. And then B is just, if there's anything over, you know, once they get the study done, if we say, hey, we want you to look at something that they did not, you know, that's outside of that original scope of the study, then they've got an hourly fee schedule that they would go off of and just charge us hourly.
Yeah, so then really all we're doing is voting on B.
We need A, B, and C.
Oh, I thought you said the master agreement was already signed.
The master agreement is A within an Exhibit A, and then Joe had this one for task order 0, and then you have a separate one that's task
It's order 1.
Okay. So I'll make the motion to approve the master agreement for professional services with DGR Engineering, which is in the enclosure. I guess it's the master agreement for professional services. Dated the
$2,500 can be approved by Joe.
Correct, yep.
Second.
Roll call.
Hickus, aye.
Shelton, aye.
Lukey, aye.
Michelle, aye.
And then on B, like I said, that's just an hourly rate if needed.
Yes.
So I'll make a motion to approve task order 0, which includes the hourly rates for engineering services for the DGR contract for 2025.
I'll second that motion.
Roll call.
Hickus, aye.
Shelton, aye.
Lukey, aye.
Michelle, aye.
Then I'll make a motion for task order 1 to approve. It's amendment for a study of the electrical system in a lump sum of $39,000. The focus on making sure we understand where sort of new businesses can sort of tie into our system.
Second.
Roll call.
Hickus, aye.
Shelton, aye.
Lukey, aye.
Michelle, aye. Number 14, vendor agreement with West Central Community Action for fiscal year 2025-2026. Funds received last year was $102,932.90.
Yeah, annually approved this time of the year, just annual agreement to process utility assistance funding for our customers through the LIHEAP.
Yeah, so I'll make the motion to approve the vendor agreement in the amount of $102,932.90.
Nope, that's not the amount of the agreement. That's just how much money we received from them last year.
Yeah, and so it'll vary this year. It varies year to year.
Okay.
I think last year we received like 109,000, I think, the year before, I mean. So it's kind of in that, just depends.
Yeah, so I'll make the motion. I'll rescind my last and make the motion to approve the vendor agreement with West Central Community Action for FY 25 and 26.
Second.
Roll call.
Hickus, aye.
Shelton, aye.
Lukey, aye.
Michelle, aye. Resolution 103-2025 to authorize and approve confidentiality agreement regarding electric transmission planning and construction and critical engineering infrastructure.
Yeah, basically just agreement needed to protect any of that proprietary information that may be discussed.
I'll make that motion on the resolution 103-2025 to authorize and approve confidentiality agreement regarding electric transmission, planning and construction, and critical energy infrastructure.
Second.
Roll call.
Hickus, aye.
Shelton, aye.
Lukey, aye.
Michelle, aye. Information only. McClure invoices in the amount of $2,093.75 and $13,486.
Engineering invoices covering services on our current raw water system improvements project. This covers July and August billings. And then, as far as my report,
Go ahead.
overhead to underground conversion project, talked about a little bit. The contractor's working on making final connections, moving old overhead and equipment. Plan is to complete it with construction in probably the next week or two. I think they were wanting to try to get done by the end of the month, but it may carry into September a little bit. What will be left is final grading and seeding yet this fall, which is going to be done. I think they're looking at using Dan Crees to take care of that for them. And of course, there'll probably be some, we'll see how, once spring rolls around, let's see how it kind of fills back in. They got to guarantee the growth, so if things look a little rough, you might have to go in and tear places back up again and reseed in the spring. Raw water system improvements project. Coy Pumping Service has finished their test pumping temporarily. McCarthy Trenching has built the well house mound. Preacher's Choice has, yesterday, they poured the spread footing for the building, the well house, and they're looking at pouring the footing wall and the well house floor Friday morning. I think they got that scheduled for like 9 o'clock. So if everything goes well, they should be pouring that Friday. And then they'll have to let it set a little bit before we get the block layers in there, so maybe towards the end of next week, we'll have the block layer in there to start bringing the building walls up, and hope to have the well online October-ish.
How'd
Everything goes good.
testing of the well go?
Yeah, there again, on that, Kevin, like I said, we were trying to get 800 gallon a minute sustained With the equipment they had in there, they got up to like 720 gallon a minute sustained for like a 24-hour pump test. Actuality, they were hoping that they could ramp up almost 1,200 gallon a minute, maybe not for the 24 hours, but get up to that point. Could not get there. That's where I was saying, temporarily, they're test pumping. We've already discussed with McCarthy and Cahoy, their sub, that we're not satisfied with it, that we think they need to come back in and work a little bit more on that well. We're going to continue to put that well house up just to not slow that down. If you could imagine when that's done, there's got to be access to that well through the roof of the building anyhow. So, I mean, anything they come to do, if that building's all the way up, part way up, they'll still be able to back up to it and do their work from the top. So they've got some, I think it's kind of their own type of jetting that they do in those wells to try to open that screen up a little bit more. And then they'll put a little bit of mild acid down in there like they do on our existing wells to try to revive those wells once the screens start plugging a little bit. So they're going to work with the mild acid and some jetting to try to get more fines out of that screen, out of the gravel pack, to try to get more flow, and then they'll pump it hard again to see if we gained a little bit more flow.
We had a consultant in here. Is that McCarthy? Is that who's the consultant that during this whole thing that helped us with?
McClure?
Oh, McClure?
Oh, McClure.
Yeah, McClure Engineering, yes.
And they're the ones that sort of recommending sort of what we should do to try and get it up high.
Yeah, I mean, they're in the same mindset as Donald and I. It's just like, yeah, maybe that formation is a little bit different, but in their bid, they've got so many hours of development.
Yeah.
And I can't remember if they had almost upwards of 200 hours is what they bid. Granted, you pay for what they end up doing,
yeah,
but they've only spent 40, 50 hours so far. So we've got more time in there that we can pay for, so much per hour. But that's where we're banking to have them come back in and spend a little more time to try to develop that a little bit further. And as I mentioned, we're working on plans to submit to the DNR to convert that well 35 test well to a production well. Waiting on the water test from well 35, and then we'll submit those with the plans for well 36. Since they're close proximity, I think the DNR will allow us, instead of having to take and pay for a test on well 36, we're hoping we can use the test from well 35 to represent what the water quality is in well 36. Community days, showcasing a new IPTV offering, like it's still going well. Many positive comments, and customers are signing up for the new service. We're hooking up a lot of people.
We were hooked up today and it was seamless.
Good. Still currently holding those community days on Tuesdays only, and still getting people to come in. Dot's actually had a pretty good crowd last night.
8 or 9.
Yeah. Customers are still always welcome to stop in during office hours also if they got questions, or before they get hooked up, or if they're hooked up and they got issues. All current telephone customers have been transferred to our new SIP-based telephone offering. So far everything's working well. Kevin Beeson is retiring, and his last day is this Friday from the water department. HMU would like to thank him for his 29 years of service and wish him well in his retirement.
Yes, thank you.
Yeah. And lastly, I've got 1 August anniversary, Paul Wingert, 25 years.
Oh, wow.
So,
good job.
Any other questions for me?
One question. So are we communicating with Molded Products to make sure all their utility needs are being met as they come online or move to a new location?
I guess we haven't contacted David personally, but I know any other time he's needed help when he was, uptown, he would come to us and we'd work with him.
Did he have us check everything out before he moved?
No.
Asked questions, I thought he did.
Yeah,
Public Electric called us and we gave them some information, so.
yeah, I would just maybe try to be proactive on existing customers and enabling their success. His elite, his service here on the board is deserving of something, right?
Right,
So, but
right.
that's all I have.
Okay.
So
You guys have to decide if you want to go into closed session.
we're gonna go into closed session.
Somebody has to motion.
I'd like to get a
if you
motion.
want to.
I'll make the motion.
Second.
Roll call.
Ickes, aye.
Sheldon, aye.
Lukey, aye.
Michelle, aye.
All right. Thanks, Jonathan.